When you're in sales, there's one attribute that you absolutely must have in order to be effective. And it is actually and interestingly something that a lot of salespeople think that they have, but actually really don't have, which is listening. It's a listening skills focus. So if you have effective listening skills, then you have the opportunity to be an effective salesperson. Now, there are some tactics around improving your listening skills with practice. And one of those things is being what's called an active listener. So an active listener is responding to what the individual is saying in front of them by repeating back what they're saying or acknowledging and as they absorb what it is that they're saying. So what they're doing is they're not waiting for their turn to talk. They're not just sitting there hearing something that's interesting, oh, I got to wait for my turn to talk, and then zone out of everything that the prospect is telling you. So what you want to make sure that you're doing is being an active listener, repeating back some of the things that they're saying so that it's actually clicking and resonating in your mind. So that one of the biggest things that this does for you is that it starts to help build rapport and trust. So if you can build rapport and trust because you're being a good listener, then you can tailor what it is that your service or your product does based on what it is that your prospect is telling you, as opposed to just regurgitating what your product does and ignoring what it is that your prospect needs or wants or what their real problems are. So when you're going through a sales call, make sure your number one thing that you're focused on is listening.